You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
As the battle between two of the most powerful Mega Fusions ever seen in Dragon Ball begins, the stage is now set for Gogeta and Vegito to battle as seen on the previous manga chapter video, with two alternate versions of Goku and Vegeta having to decide in which fusion they want to use. We not only finally have Gogeta and Vegito meet each other for the very first time, but also they both seem to want to gauge one another's power in seeing where the other stands. But the question is, by the end of this showcase, which fusion between the two is going to be the last one to walk away as the victor of the battle? As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Fusion What If Manga Chapter number 3 special, with Gogeta and Vegito having to stare one another down, as Vegito went along to say to himself, "I can sense him analyzing me. I can't remember the last time I was this excited to fight someone. There's something about him that's different." As Gogeta also went along to say to himself, "His power is incredibly mind-boggling. I can't waste any time with him. Behind this cocky attitude, he's hiding tremendous power." So both fusions seem to recognize one another's power. As Beerus and Whis look on, Whis then went along to ask Beerus, "Isn't this very exciting, my lord? You're about to get what you asked for." As Beerus went along to comment, "So this is what they call a fusion body. They both look very different compared to one another. Say, Whis, since they are one and the same, shouldn't they fight the same?" As Whis went along to reply, "Actually, no, my lord. Just because they are made up of the same people doesn't mean that their styles are the same. Each was created differently, born from two different fusions. We're about to find out how different they truly are." And with Vegito having to be shown warming up in the background, he only then went along to tell Gogeta, "Say, you kinda look like our sons when they fuse, only bigger. I hope you aren't as goofy as they are either." As Gogeta went along to reply, "You're one to talk, but I'll let you find that out on your own then, since you're curious to know. Come at me with everything you've got. I'm ready. Since you are so sure of yourself, I'll let you have the first move then. If you're stronger, then you shouldn't have a problem putting me down. Now let's get this started." As Vegito went along to reply, "Big mistake. But alright then, we'll start by warming up first. Before we kick your teeth down your throat, let's see where you stand before we both go all out then, shall we?" So initially from the get-go, Gogeta is giving Vegito the leeway to make the first move, and Vegito doesn't seem to be concerned at all because he seems to be taking this more like a joke. As only then Gogeta then continues, "I just hope you know, Vegito, that if you don't try and put me down right away, then this will be the end of you as this fight continues. You only have one shot at this," basically telling Vegito, "Hey look, if you don't take the time to finish me off right now, then you are screwed as this fight continues." And with Vegito stepping forward, he only then went along to ask, "Is that so?" with Gogeta replying without question, as only then Vegito quickly moves in his attempts of kicking Gogeta directly in the face, but with Gogeta being fast enough, he went along to move out of the way, as Vegito went along to comment, "Very impressive there. Most of my enemies don't even see my attacks coming. How exciting! So Vegito basically conceded to the idea that Gogeta is fast enough to keep up with his own moves. As Vegito attempted to strike Gogeta again, he only then went along to comment, "Oh yeah, you're a lot faster than I gave you credit for." But running away gets boring very quickly, as only then Gogeta attempts to strike Vegito. Vegito is the one then that steps out of the way and commenting, "Oh, you're very fast, but you can't keep up with my speed." As Vegito attempts to strike Gogeta and vice versa, Vegito went along to then comment, "I want to see more of your power." As Gogeta replies, "Then stop playing around and show me." So in base form, it would appear that both of them are kind of equal because Gogeta can't seem to touch Vegito and Vegito can't seem to touch Gogeta. So early on in this fight, even though this is somewhat of a sparring contest, they seem to come off very even as Vegito ends up getting behind Gogeta. Vegito then went along to comment, "In time then, but take this," as Gogeta went along to respond, "Time isn't on our side, Vegito." But Vegito doesn't care because what he ends up doing is firing an energy blast directly at Gogeta as he went along to then tell him, "You might want to pay attention instead." And with the attack having to head right towards Gogeta, Gogeta went along to comment, "His attack is sharp," before taking the hit head on. This fight from the beginning is very basic because they both seem to be gauging one another. As of course the dust ends up settling, Vegito only then went along to ask, "Now where are you?" As Gogeta pops out of nowhere in his attempts to strike Vegito, Vegito only then after countering Gogeta's kick went along to comment, "There you are." That was a great counter because they both seem to acknowledge one another's attacks. They both seem to acknowledge the fact that they're both strong and they're both very resilient in their own little way. With both of them then having to step back, Gogeta went along to then tell Vegito, "You're very persistent, Vegito, I'll give you that." As Vegito went along to respond, "It looks like we're even then." That was interesting, but I guess it's time for us to turn up the heat. I guess base form is enough, so how about we turn it up a gear and see where we stand after we transform then, insinuating the idea that Vegito wants to turn it up to Super Saiyan. As Gogeta went along to respond, "Fighting with you like this is a waste of time. It's going to continue to drag on unless we get serious. So let's cut to the chase then. Show me what you can do after you transform, Vegito." As they both agree in having to state by all means, what ends up happening then is both Gogeta and Vegito end up transforming into their Super Saiyan states prior to using anything beyond Super Saiyan. So it would appear that they're both taking traits from Goku and Vegeta in gradually having to gauge each other from base form into Super Saiyan and then assumingly into something else once this battle does of course intensify. And with both of them having to stare at each other intensely, Beerus and Whis are watching as Beerus went along to comment, "This is getting interesting. Say, Whis, I need you to tell me something about them." As Whis went along to respond, "Yes, my lord." Only then Beerus goes on to ask him, "The ones who battled against Zamasu in the future, was that the warrior with the Potara earrings? I know you've seen one of them in action before, so it strikes me as very odd. Have you ever seen the one using the Potaras in action before?" As Whis went along to then tell him, "Indeed, the one who fought in the future was the one using the Potaras, but I never was able to see them fight Zamasu in the future. But from what I have heard from the Kais, their powers are immeasurable. However, as for the other fusion, I was there to see them fight with a Saiyan named Broly-san. At the time, they were able to easily defeat Broly with ease, and they come off more as a serious fighter from what I've seen. This isn't their full power, but more of a sample of it. They are truly a force to be reckoned with, so it's not fair to compare, but I've seen Gogeta in action." As Beerus then went along to reply, "I see. So this is fun. From what you say, these two are much better than Goku and Vegeta." As Whis went along to respond, "Well, it is them fused into one after all, my lord, ho ho," with Beerus then staring off into the distance and commenting, "Such an interesting dynamic with these two." So Beerus has an interest now in investing himself in these fusions because he knows that they're both strong, and he knows from what he has heard that both of these fusions have something to offer, and he's dying to find out what it is. As only then back with the fusions, Vegito ends up stepping up to Gogeta and having to tell him, "Well then, I wonder how high you can go." As they both end up getting face to face, Vegito then continues, "Since I made the first move, Now I'll let you go. So show me what you can do, tough guy. As Gogeta went along to respond, I see. Well then, let's not waste any time. And with both of them staring each other down very intensely, Vegito only then went along to tell Gogeta, go on. I'm ready. As Gogeta responds, me too. In literally only then blinking Vegito away, we only then get to see how Gogeta literally didn't even move his body, but simply blitzed Vegito with his eyes and sending him flying out into the distance, as only then the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, this is only the beginning of Gogeta versus Vegito, and thus far in base form, it would only appear that they're both even until of course they've just gone Super Saiyan to find out which one of them is better as a Super Saiyan. But I would like to get your thoughts in the comment section below on who you guys believe is going to win this fight by the very end. If of course you guys are for Team Vegito, or if you guys are for Team Gogeta, I want to get your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. Or if you guys believe that they're dead even, then I also want to get your feedback down in the comment section below, because we're going to be putting out the next manga chapter on the channel in just about 2 to 3 days, so we are going to have a massive like goal for this video. If we can smash out 5,000 likes on this video, then I'm going to be inclined to put out the manga chapter a lot sooner, so make sure to go on ahead and smash that like button down below, as well as hitting that subscribe button if you guys want to go on ahead and see more awesome fan manga such as this, because I really am torn between the idea of seeing Vegito fight Gogeta, because it's implied that both of them are the same, but realistically speaking, are they actually the same? I want to get your thoughts and having an intellectual conversation down in the comment section below, because there are going to be several people saying that they're not even, while others are going to argue against that and say that they are. But in the end, I want to get your thoughts and feedback down below, guys. Thank you all so much for watching once again. The next manga chapter is going to be insane, so you guys don't want to miss out on what's about to happen next. Again, if you guys are not following me on Twitter or Instagram, those links will be located down in the description box below, as well as the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist, where down below you guys are going to find all the latest and best fan mangas from the community. So again, I encourage you guys to go on ahead and check that out. Vegito versus Gogeta. How do you guys think this is going to end? It's going to be quite an interesting and very surprising fight, so I want to get your feedback down below. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once again, tune back in for the next manga chapter video, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Take it easy, guys. Peace! And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!